Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Roro Studios, and today my sister will be joining me.
Hello.
And we're going to be showing you all of Citadel of Abstraction, the Citadel for Ring 2 of my JTOH rings in Obby Creator. We've spent around 5 months building the Citadel, and this is the finale of the series. Now we're starting in Ring 2. Oh, hold on, I need to clear feature copies. Because I also added in, like, the thing you go to get to the Citadel, except not really, because you can just load the obby. But basically what you're supposed to do is first complete any tower and get to the win room. It could be the hardest one or the easiest one. So in this win room, you can pause and read all these if you want. If you complete the obby in this win room, you will find a button that will help you find your way to Citadel of Abstraction, this ring's Citadel. So this floor is a destroyed version of Citadel of Eternal Corruption, Ring 1's Citadel. That's actually not that related, but if you complete these jumps and you go to this teleporter, it'll teleport you to here. Oh yeah, I also finished this thing, and this is supposed to be you can see Citadel of Abstraction in the distance from over there. When you get teleported over here, it says Citadel of Abstraction is located in another obby slot. The ID to play it is the same as this obby, but after the hashtag put 11. Here's a better view of the way the Citadel is supposed to look from a distance. I know it's not nearly as tall as it actually is. Whatever. Okay, so if we go to this obby slot, here is Citadel of Abstraction. It's going to take a second for it to load in.
We added more to the lobby. We made it so that there's white fog around you when you're in the lobby. We added a floor select, and we also added the portal. We added where the Citadel places on the difficulty chart, and then we added this sign.
The things I put on top of Citadel of Abstraction's portal, and yes, it's remorseless. It says various glitches are required, no vertical mobility or boosts are required, which you can't use this anyway, but okay. It's 24 floors, not for mobile, by Shark, me, and Princess, my sister. And several floors were inspired by comments on my videos. And not only the, entire floors, sometimes just, small, minor parts of the floor, whether that be, kind of the design of it or something to make something work a little bit better. And over here's the floor select to every floor, plus, smaller sections for some of the longer floors, plus the win room. So let's enter the portal now and start playing through this. For all the floors that my sister helped build, not necessarily that, but, these two floors are kind of together. So each group of floors that my sister helped build, she will summarize what the floors are.
These first two floors are pretty quick. You go around just doing the parkour. At the very beginning of the first floor, the player says, "So you don't remember anything about me having to defeat you 3 times to destroy Citadel of Eternal Corruption?" Nope, not in the slightest. I don't remember the Citadel, you, or any of it.
The floor starts, you spawn here, and then it's pretty easy to follow what you do. Shark says, actually, why does this place seem vaguely familiar? You have a stick out wraparound here, and then you jump here, and then you jump here, and then you jump to the trusses. Then you ladder flick to there. If you fall, it's okay, but usually it's possible to land here. The difficulty of this thing is slightly increased, and you can't go that way anymore, so you have to go this way with these newly generated platforms. So you would do the stick out wrap again, and then you can climb up this truss. Until between last video of Citadel of Abstraction and this one, when you jump to here, there was a button deactivator that would deactivate this gray button. In the end, I decided to remove that. You have that conveyor jump, and then you go across this ledge. Then you have a push box section. So once you press that button, I believe that, it activates these platforms. It doesn't matter if you respawn it. You're trying to get to this brighter red button, and then if you fall down, then it doesn't deactivate anything, but you're kind of supposed to go back this way, and back this way, and back this way, and jump up these red platforms here. This is a left-sided 9-stud wraparound. You ladder flick. You do that cylinder wraparound, and then you're to the next floor. This was the second video of Citadel of Abstraction. This one was called These Floors Have 4 Sides. Floors 3 and 4 are split into side A, side B, and side C. So you start with this 10-stud wraparound. You can do it on the right side if you want. Then right here I used a spinning conveyor. You jump to that quarter stud. Here you're supposed to wall hop. Now this is an actual kill brick. This one is actually a regular part, and this one is actually a heal part. That way you can heal up and you don't have to wait forever before you attempt this descending section that is mostly kill bricks. You're first trying to get to this stud, which the idea is that it's a normal spot where you would heal up, but so that it doesn't take forever to heal up, I made this platform a heal part. with 10 health per second. So if you just like move around a little bit while you stand on here, it'll heal you up faster. So you don't just end up waiting here forever. I believe, yeah, this is a heal part 2. Shark says, why do I feel like I remember typing that? Did I build this Citadel? No, that's not possible, is it? He's talking about this sign, which says, first GBJ of the Citadel. Have fun. Shark. I think it's actually the only GBJ in the Citadel, but then again, there are lots of, like, insta-kills and stuff. You're trying to get to this button to get rid of the floor so you can jump down, and then you need to make your way over to this heal part, where you'll heal up. You'll go over here. I don't think it's entirely necessary for you to heal up here, but I decided to add a heal part there anyway, because all you need to do is get down to here, and now you're at side C. Oh yeah, I meant to put, like, an arrow here to show you're supposed to go up. Okay, so apparently I accidentally paused the recording after this until the next floor. So I guess I'll re-record that then. You do these wall hops here, and then you ladder flick off here, long jump, you press that button, and then that deactivates the block that's here. So now you need to go up here, you ladder flick, you use this jump pad and then wall hop, another ladder flick there. Here you don't actually have to ladder flick, but it's easier if you do that. You press this button, which activates this sphere right here for 10 seconds. So you ladder flick to there, you'll probably go into climbing animation. Then you need to do that, and then go along this ladder, ladder flick, jump to here, you do these walk arounds, and there we go. Now you're at side D, and you have this no jump section to start with a ledge grab right there, and a tightrope. Then you have this quick maze, here's the correct path, and then you need to ladder flick off this truss to push this push box off of here. Then you push up that ramp, you go to this truss, you do this section, and then you jump down. Now here there's a speed deactivator, which slows your walk speed down. So you do that wrap around, and then these are like 0.8 studs, I think. No, they're 0.65 by 0.65 by 0.65 studs. You're trying to jump to that walk speed resetter, sets it back to 16. I mean, it's the same type of platform as this. I just changed it. It's like it sets it back to the normal walk speed of 16. That way, that jump pad, you're actually able to get over the wall using it. And then just before the outside section to end this floor, you have a push box. Once you get it to this button, it will open that door, and you can go to the outside section. You have this 2-stud climb up here. Then you jump on these, and then you can use this like half stud here to help you do this wraparound. Now you jump across those conveyors. This doesn't do anything, even though it's universal. You have a wraparound, conveyor, launch, wraparound, 1 stud, and then you climb up this truss, and then you're to the next floor once you jump down here.
When you first enter this floor, a bunch of advanced tools parts make it so that a bunch of effects happen to you, and this opening doesn't happen for about 5 seconds, so that the advanced tools parts have enough time to work. So then you step through here, and setting on this, makes all these parts appear, and then it also makes the lava rise, so you have to go against the lava.
It also is supposed to make the music start playing, but audio update, so it is just silent and not nearly as exciting. Not that you would hear it in this video anyway, because it might be copyrighted. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. Alright, you saw nothing there, but you saw nothing there either. You do that wraparound, you jump on this stud, you jump to this. That was a button there. That activates like these glitching pink and black checkered parts. And then there's like parts that activate with buttons again. And it's supposed to be. And then lava is like spilling out of the walls. And like, I guess that's what's making the Citadel flood with lava. Yeah, let's just mark this conveyor. The sign says, watch out, these kill bricks deal 35 damage. So you have to jump on them, you just gotta be careful and not step on them too much. Because even though you could just stand still and heal or something, that's wasting time because, like, there's lava rising. Here, you gotta go pretty quickly with this push box section. I mean, the timing isn't... You're not in a huge rush on these floors. Oh, and I now see why this didn't extend all the way across here from before. Because otherwise the ledge gets in the way. Or ramp. If you made it before the screen timer ran out, you can get to here. There's a statue of Citadel of Eternal Corruption in the middle of this floor. Then you have this blue button. I think there's 5 buttons in total. Yeah, there are. You press that yellow button, and then half of these ones here have this like thing over them so you can't climb up. Then you make your way on top of here, and you have this like... I mean, you can kind of jump, but not really. And then you're to the next floor. This part will activate beneath you, so you can't, like, go back down there.
This floor is actually really cool looking, in my opinion. It's dark, and everything is neon outlined, so you have to get close enough to see it. But anyway, when you first come in, there's a sign that says, player saying, I don't know if you're thinking the same thing I am, but what on earth just happened? And then Shark says, I have no idea. I don't think the Citadel is supposed to glitch like that.
What further added to the atmosphere of this until the audio update was the music, so that's annoying. So again, you just have to play in silence. You have a wall hop there and stuff. This purple one is a conveyor. Question mark, question mark, question mark says, I see you are just as skilled as last time. Or no. Question mark, question mark, question mark says, I see you were... Question mark, question mark, question mark says, I see you are just as skilled as you were last time. This'll be fun. Shark says, lol, what? And the player says, last time? What's that supposed to mean? This sign says, tip, jump sideways to this platform and hold A or D depending on what direction you're facing. You're gonna get launched over there. You have wall hops here. You can jump on that platform in the middle if you want. That activates platforms here so you can get up, but also those arrows so you can actually figure out where you're supposed to go, because otherwise that would be like impossible. You have this elevator here made with jump pads. You have a long jump here, half studs, kill bricks. Once you get here, the player says, does last time mean Citadel of Eternal Corruption? But I thought you were in charge of that, Shark. You cannot even read that. Okay, turn the brightness down on this platform a little bit. Maybe if I make this like 0.8 transparency. Yeah, I guess you can read that a little bit better. Yeah, there's like a can collide, false, invisible, half stud here that just emits light so you can see this dance clip better. Shark responds, I guess I was, but I don't remember it. Was it truly me who was in charge of that? This sign indicates you're supposed to dance clip here. So you need to turn it a little bit of an angle, /E dance 2. Okay, that works. If you do get, like, flung outside here, I haven't really tested to see if this actually stops you correctly. Maybe I should make it so you don't just randomly fall through, though. Anyway, once you pass that dance clip, you're supposed to jump out of here. You have this outside section. You jump to this jump pad, and then you can go to here. It does take, like, 30 seconds or something for all the effects to apply, but then again, if you fall, like, further into the floor after 30 seconds, you just get teleported back, and the buttons reset too, but at that point, it should all the effects apply. Also, down here, this wraparound was, like, more difficult before. I had to nerf it by deleting some of the parts that were here. So yeah, you might notice a few nerfs like that. I didn't change anything major while I was building the win room and other things in between last video and this video. For this floor, I composed my own music that apparently only plays for me. So annoyingly, it's been like 3 months and you still can't set audios to public, and I've found out that I don't think there's any way I can give Obby Creator permissions to use that audio. I'm pretty sure you have to have edit permissions. I'm pretty sure you have to have edit permissions on the game to give it audio permissions. I think you have to have edit permissions on the game to be able to give audio access to you know what I'm saying. Maybe. So basically, until Roblox allows you to set audios to public, this floor is silent, and that also means Ring 2's Soul Crushing Tower, which we're going to be building soon as well, you're also going to have to play in silence, or once I finish actually composing the OST, I'll post a video with the full OST, and you can, like, watch that or something. Anyway, I haven't really been commentating on the obstacles themselves here. You have this, like, center section here where you're trying to get to this dark blue button, and yeah, this is a dance clip here. You don't need to turn it an angle here because you can jump on that one, which is generally seen as a slightly easier way to dance clip. Well, not really slightly, it is easier. So now you need to make your way back across this section, which is now buffed from what it was before, to get to, like, the top of the center section. Almost reset all the buttons there by accident. You can see the section where there were previously those falling platforms is much different now. So now you can climb up here, and you're at floor 11. The player says, so it kind of seems as though you built the Citadel, Shark, but you don't remember it. Were you possessed by someone else? Shark says, possibly. Maybe it was question mark, question mark, question mark. Now it looks like you're going to jump to these platforms, but then nope. You get yeeted out here, and you can see it kind of sometimes pushes you off the platform. So there's, like, this invisible platform for you to stand on to prevent that from happening. Question mark, question mark, question mark says, my plan isn't working. Surely this outside section will stop you. I've had this ready for years longer than my Impossible Glitch trial. Impossible Glitch trial was from Citadel of Eternal Corruption. Now, floor 11 outside and floors 11 through 12 were built in different videos, so they're, like, the themes of them are much different, kind of. This outside section was based off a drawing I made 8 years ago, hence the title of that video. And yeah, this does have no safety net. You need to push this push box into there. It'll get sent along the conveyor. Now you just do this section with the button activated platforms. You can hold space on that truss right there. Some wood studs, and then this conveyor slide, which works surprisingly well. The player says, if the impossible glitch trial was owned by question mark, I think it makes sense that that is who possessed you. Shark says, but in reality, I was the one who actually built Citadel of Eternal Corruption in this Citadel. I think it's a reasonable guess that question mark possessed me so I could build these Citadels. But why? You have another push box section here. Basically, you're taking the push box up this like staircase using these moving platforms. Now you need to push this across this one stud. It did fall off, but it did activate this truss, allowing you to progress. The blue tractor beam direction goes to the right, while the orange tractor beam goes to the left. This is based off Portal 2, because they were called levels, the thing I drew. I would often steal, like, obstacles and things from other games, so that was a tractor beam from Portal 2. So what you need to do is go to this is one of this is like what the buttons look like in Portal and Portal 2. Well, some of these. This is the one you, like, it's like on this, and then you press it. You click it like that, and it'll go, you can see it turns orange and will now go the other direction. There's also the Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding Super button, which is like a larger button that you put like a cube on, or an Aperture Science Weighted Storage Cube, or the Weighted Companion Cube, and it'll activate things, or the player can stand on it. And there's one last push box section here. You just push it along here, allowing you to go through this hole in the wall. And now you're at floor 12. The player says, it seems that in order to deactivate the screen platform, I need to press a button on floor 11. I can't get to that button, though. Then the player says, but there appears to be a way to get into floor 11 right here. This boulder is in the way, though. Maybe it's a push ball, and there's a respawn button somewhere. Now, this isn't super important to understand what's going on, but when I built this, I kept mentioning, like, original Citadel. What I meant by that was that's, like, what the Citadel was before Shark and the player come through. Like, the original Citadel didn't have floor 11 outside, which is what I just played. And question mark makes you go to that. Anyway, press at your own risk. There you go. It activates those, so that way, if you fail this difficulty spike, like that, you just have to do those head hitters to get back up. There we go. Oh, yeah, by the way, this floor was Wall Hop Insanity. Although it was really more like Ladder Flick and Wall Hop Insanity, but that's not as good of a title. This is Press at Your Own Risk V2. It does the same thing, it just activates this truss, but you can see it looks different, like it would insta-kill you or something, to make the button seem more scary. That's not even really a long jump, that's super easy. And look at that, here's the push box respawner, which just makes it disappear. I think it just teleports it, like, out here, outside the tower, and it just falls down. So I'm pretty sure that button actually activates this stud here. Okay, it's actually two things. Right, one of them deactivates an invisible platform here, because it is still possible to fit down here anyway, even though the boulder's in the way. And then one of them, I believe, spawns this, which is actually a teleport pad, which teleports the push box outside. Anyway, now you can jump down. In the original Citadel, you would have gone up those platforms that you were trying to before floor 11 outside, and then you would have done this corner clip. Haha, corner clips don't work anymore. That section is not over a safety net. Like, over here. Yeah, the lava down here does insta-kill you. Yeah, so this is why floor 11 outside and floor 11 have separate teleporters. Because floor 11 actually sends you to right here, which is like, you know, a whole floor plus outside section away from the start of floor 11. Okay, I respawned and my avatar is glitching for some reason. So that's why the torso isn't loading right. You have another wall hop here, and then you go around this ladder. Another wall hop. And then you go around this truss. You need the green button. Are you kidding me? Oh, hey, my avatar's working now. Yeah, let me just stay in edit mode. But you're supposed to go around this truss, and the button is right here. That's what the player was talking about. Up above here on floor 12. What that does is activates platforms here, and that red button was not in the original Citadel. It's kind of red. In the original Citadel, what you would have done is, well, hold on. You can see her on the next floor, which there's like a troll there, so you just get sent over here. In the original Citadel, you would have gone up this truss here. There is a safety net here, so you can just jump off. The player says the Citadel is glitching even more now. There are math equations everywhere. Question mark sent us to the outside section on floor 11 to stop us. Maybe question mark is behind the Citadel glitching as well. So this is a math-themed floor. You jump across the pi symbol and the square root symbol, and more things. And this was because I posted the video where I built this the week of Pi Day, which is March 14th because 3.14. I also used lots of seat parts in this floor. You need to press this button, which I think these are conveyors. Yeah, but they go really slow. And then these are more conveyors. Then you need to do that. Okay, so you're supposed to like go into climbing animation and like slide across here, but apparently I'm unable to do that. So let's just nerf that because I don't know if I'm just bad at the game or if there's like an update, a physics update or something that made that not work. I'm probably just bad at the game. But anyway, there's a nerf. Given that I just failed that, I probably am just bad at the game at the moment, apparently. Anyway, you go across these trusses, which is what this button activated. And you're trying to go around here to press this button. You'll fall down to here. Then you go across the unequal sign. This 154, -3 in parentheses. Now what you need to do is this again. The arrows are indicating you go this way. You go across the inequality x is less than 4. You do these wraparounds, or it's one wraparound actually. You go outside here. Do this section. There you go. More seat parts. That one is like, yeah, this is just a normal part that looks like a seat. This one is just a tall seat part. So you get put at the top of it, and then you jump to this platform. Now I'm pretty sure this floor is the longest of all the floors in this Citadel, and I tried my best to make it not super annoying. This floor was the maze of wraparounds. So you do a ton of wraparounds, and there's just a lot going on, so it's like kind of a maze. And at the end of the floor, there's a section that's it's not even really the end of the floor because it's like half of the length of the floor. But it's like you press a million buttons as you go through the third level of this. Like there's a separate teleporter to that. It's like, well, you'll see. That black button activated a part that was right here, so we can now go to this moving platform, which you can go underneath this insta-kill. Okay, I guess you kind of need to jump. There. You go up to this wedge. The arrows tell you to go down here. Okay, it's a new day of recording. Like 2 days later. I don't know if that's important, but okay. What you're supposed to do is jump to this button, which will activate this cylinder platform here. And then you're here at this section. Now you need to do that jump, and then there is a launch right here. If you don't fall off, then you need to jump to this platform, which is a fading part. Then from this ladder, you ladder flick to this cylinder. Yeah, I'm not warmed up at all. That's why I keep falling. In the end, I decided to nerf this, mainly because part limit, so I had to just make it a single truss right there, which you climb up. It used to be like head hitters, and there was even a ladder flick there, originally. Here, you just jump to this button. This platform will spawn beneath you. Same for that. When you press this, this spawns. Also, let me just quickly fix this Z fighting. There we go. That's better. From here, you need to make your way back over this way, where you're trying to get to these ladders that activated, because you press the buttons. You can't jump here. There's an invisible platform above you. Now you walk across this ledge, and if you walk, like, face first into this, then you'll... That's not supposed to happen. Maybe alignment will help. Yeah, there we go. It'll kind of make you fall down just a little bit, which will allow you underneath this ledge. This is a 4.5 gap here, so you can't just walk under it normally. Although here you can just walk sideways. To finish this floor, you will need to collect a bunch of buttons. You will parkour your way back and forth following the directions of the signs until you press a dark green button. That dark green button will activate the platforms you see in here. You'll be sent back to this room where you'll complete a dark green button activated platform section, which will conclude the floor. If you fall at any point, you'll be sent back to this room. However, the buttons will reset. It's been 2 days since we recorded this video. I think I did say that, yes, this final section of the floor is like as long as everything else on the floor. Right here, well, hold on, what does that sign say? It says, be sure to press the red button before you jump to the seat part. If you don't, you won't be able to get back here without jumping down and resetting the buttons. You'll get the yellow and green buttons on the other side of the button activated wall. So you need to press that red button before you... Oh yeah, nice, I get to deal with that again. How every time I mess up, it resets all the buttons, so I have to no-clip to all of them. Anyway, you jump to that seat part, which isn't as difficult as it may look, because you don't need to land on it, you just need to touch it with some part of your character. Once you press the blue button, press the green and yellow button so that you can make your way back to the starter room of this section. From there, you will be able to press the pink button, then go back to where the yellow button is, and you will be able to go to a different path. And the blue button is in this direction. This sign tells you that it's can't glide true. You saw that there were 2 buttons here. It's just because it activates and deactivates some platforms, and so you have to use separate buttons. Sometimes it doesn't activate all of them, though, for some reason. Now, the green button is over here, so you need to do that, and press the green button by clipping your arm through the wall. So if you do that, you can see I did press it. Okay, so now you press the orange button, and you have 20 seconds, which is a pretty long time. Yellow button is to the left. You'll need to press the orange timed button first. There, we pressed it. So yeah, now we can go back, and because we pressed the red, yellow, and green buttons, we can get back here without having to jump down and reset everything. Right here, this is where there's like a blue force field a minute ago, but now that we've pressed the blue button, we can press that, and then you just make your way right back to where that yellow button was. You don't need to do the seat park jump though. So now you need to press the orange button again, and we can go this way. This arrow indicates you go here. Now you need to press the navy button to open this door. There we go. Okay, yeah, you can just make that jump, and then you jump here. Jump to the seat part. You will need to press the white button, which will allow you to access the brown button in the starter room of this section. While you are on the other side of this purple block, you will also need to press the purple button and the teal button. So on this floor, I tried my best to make it as clear as possible as far as what you're supposed to do. This button is can't collide true, so you can jump to it like that. Then you need to jump from the button back to this platform, then to here, and then you can see I wrote out Roro right here, because why not? Now you need to clip your arm through here to press this button again. Not again, I don't know why I said that. Just to press it. Here you just jump up and there. You might notice something is a little bit different right here. Before it was just like a black neon box around here. But now it is the actual thingy to make the fog effect work. Because I found out that, well, one, it saved parts to delete that. And I found out a way that I didn't need to make a bunch of those walls over there that are button activated. Because the lobby, well, by the way, after this point, you make your way back this way. Because in the lobby for this, that was close. I almost had to press everything again. Again. Okay. Anyway, for the lobby, it activates them anyway. The teal button got rid of this platform, so you can make your way back here. Because otherwise, the orange button would have deactivated because you ran out of time, so it wouldn't be possible to go back this way. In the lobby, it activates these with a button. For most of the floors, I need that activated anyway, so they're already there, and I just changed the fog end. The only thing where I need to activate or deactivate these walls are on floor 3, because I want you to be able to see out while you're down here. So, at the start of floor 3, right here, it deactivates the button. And so that will stay deactivated until you get up here, and then there's a button that reactivates it. However, this button is only useful if you don't use the floor select from floor 3 to floor whatever that is. Floor 9. But basically, it was nice that I didn't have to use a bunch of parts and a bunch of buttons and stuff, so that saved a lot of parts by doing that. Alright, back to this floor. You press the brown button, and then you need to go back through here once again. This sign says, once you have pressed the brown button, go this way. It may be possible to go around the long way to here, and then maybe make the jump. You can kind of do a walk around there. But I figured I may as well add kind of a shortcut there. This is another timed button, and you do those wall hops to get to it. There's another timed button there. You need to press the screen button and go through here. And you're back. So now you just complete this quick section here made of these dark green button activated platforms. This universal platform is a conveyor, by the way. And then you jump down and you're at floor 16. No, this is floor 15. Well, technically you first entered it here.
The video where we built floor 15 was called Push Box Building Competition because this floor has 2 sides and both of them are push box sections. So he built this side and the other side was built by me. Once we finished, the other people in our house voted on which one they liked better, and the loser had to wear the ugliest outfit they possibly could make. In the next video, we recorded a Citadel of Abstraction.
Also, because our monitors are right next to each other, we put an Among Us poster in between them, so we couldn't look at each other's monitors. Anyway, I'll start with my side. So the design here I thought looked really cool. Like, we have kill bricks everywhere. I had to end up deleting a bunch of them to save on parts. But to be honest, it didn't really take away from the appearance of this anyway. Also beneath most of the platforms, there's these like fading neon parts, which I think looks cool. This sign says there's a safety net on this floor and falling doesn't reset the buttons / push boxes anymore. So first you need to press this button. There we go. Then you wall hop, and then you press this. Then you can just jump back here. You can reset this pink push box if you want, or you can just push it off of there. But you need to get it on these platforms that are now activated because you pressed this. Then push it here, and then onto here. Now slide it to here. This will fall. It says you may need to jump towards the yellow push box in order for it to fall down. I don't know why it's not doing that. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't doing that. It's okay that that fell down. You don't really need it again up here. But you do need to get the yellow push box up if that fell down. You need to take the yellow push box across here. And to get it through here, you need to push this wall, which is actually a push block. And up here, it like prevents it from just being pushed, like completely knocked over. That's why it's universal also. Then you need to press this, and then you can just leave it there. And you need to come down here, where you complete this, like, no jump section. You can walk sideways across here. Press the green button to make your way back over here. And now you need to use those moving platforms to get up here. What did that green button activate? Well, if you slide across here in climbing animation, it'll have activated this. So now you can get over this ledge. You're supposed to do this and then do this. Press this button to activate this wedge. To do that, press that purple button. Then you can make your way back over here. Then you need this button again. Push box. You need to push it along here, those newly activated platforms. Oh, the purple button also activates these trusses, apparently. But this button deactivates the kill brick that was here, so that the player can press this. That deactivates a door that was up here, so you can get to the next side now of this floor. So now you go through here. There were originally kill bricks in here, which made it look better, but I had to delete that to save on parts. Now we have this quick section in here, which is super easy. Pretty much the only reason this is here is because the green button platform section on the previous floor came up through a section like this, so we have to, like, make the floor symmetrical. For the building competition part, this was not part of the floor of the section that my sister built.
My push box section is a lot easier. So you press this and it makes the push box appear.
Well, it's already there, but you need to, that respawns it.
All of this stuff is a respawn part, so everything is a respawn part except the mountains, the grass, and the trees. So anyways, you push it over here and you push it onto this box, or it's not a box, but like the elevator. On the bottom of it, it says random elevator in case a huge push box is in a village for some reason. Also, yes, this floats somehow. So you push the push box onto the elevator, and then you push it from here over to touching this box.
You may have noticed the push box like teleported right here. That's because of the same thing. That is why you need to jump towards the push box here, which is supposed to make it fall down. For some reason, push boxes, you have to like stand close to them for it to like correctly update them. You might have seen when I pushed it on here, this just kind of went through the push box. You may have noticed that with some other moving platforms, unless you stand right next to it. Unless we slowed this down like to 600 seconds or something like that, probably. The push box would just fall straight through here and wouldn't go all the way up here. So we didn't really know what else to do. That didn't involve significantly changing this section. So we just made it teleport the push box up here. And you push along there, press the button, and then you can go through here. And now you're at the next floor. Now, I did lose the challenge in the video that we built this floor on. So for playing these next 5 floors, each one is really short compared to the other floors, I'm gonna wear the ugly outfit.
Okay, so at the beginning of this floor, Shark says, whoa, well, what is happening here? Then question mark says, I can't have you destroying the Citadel. Then you'll be able to destroy the other Citadels, so I'll destroy it for you, and you along with it. And then the player says, what other Citadels? So this floor, or it's actually multiple floors, it's a lot of floors and they all look super glitchy and weird. It's supposed to just be like the Citadel is glitching and malfunctioning. And question mark said that he's trying to destroy the Citadel and Shark and the player with the Citadel so that the other Citadels cannot be destroyed.
If you want a better view of these floors, I will teleport away so you can see these better to get rid of these effects. So you can see we used lots of these black and pink checker textures. Several of them are button activated. I didn't have to majorly change a lot of detail on these floors. Probably the biggest change I had to make was just getting rid of red arrows here that were pointing in the wrong direction. What these arrows are pointing to is right here. So these point to this button. The pink neon with a black outline buttons will deactivate the glitching wall thing. Well, they activate one of them because there are multiple buttons like that. So you do that wrap around. Oh yeah, there are also some other arrows that help show you where to go, like the neon green arrows. So you complete that section, then you go on top of the floor here, you press this purple button. The purple button will activate these arrows. Now this blue button will deactivate the force field that's around the red button, but only for 5 seconds, and so in order to get to that, you need to deactivate the wall here. So you gotta complete this section, which, because everything's like slanted, you can kind of shortcut things a little bit, but what you're supposed to do is this. For most of these 5 floors, we pretty much made sure there was no way to use the rotation of the floors and like walk up the sides. Like you can see we put like an insta-kill there, so you can't just walk up that. Also, there's insta-kills beneath here, because otherwise you could like land on a previous outside section or something. Now here you can see there's a green arrow. You need to go up here. So you need to press 3 buttons, all right there, and they all deactivate a glitch wall thing here, and 2 platforms here. There's also that green arrow you can now see indicating you go this way. So now you need to go in here, and here I put universal platforms with an invisible These are can collide false with a can collide true invisible platform beneath it, like 6 studs beneath it or something. So yeah, right here you need to jump there. It's kind of a long jump. Then you need to go on top of here, and I just put this platform like underneath the platforms that make the fog effect work, because like you're so close to the top anyway. That activates the cylinder for 15 seconds, which is longer than you need. Then you press this to activate the teal platforms. From here you need to jump back and go into this floor. There's these arrows that help indicate where to go once again. Now you need to go this direction on top of this floor, and you jump to this platform, and now you need to get to this button. There we go. Be careful not to hit the insta-kill if you jump off of there. Here you have a truss flick, and then you need to do this ledge grab to deactivate this. There we go. Probably don't do it backwards, but I wanted to show you that it deactivates that. It says after you press this button, go back to the floor where you press 3 buttons all at once. A door will be open, allowing you to progress. So you need to use the jump pad to press the button, then use this truss to go back this way. The teal platform activated this truss, which allows you to climb back up here. By the way, you won't get knocked off if you're on here and then go underneath this platform. Also, there was originally a platform that was activated by the teal button, like these, to block you from going in here. I think I intended for you to go back there, but I decided to remove that because testing this, I didn't realize until it was too late, and then I fell. So I decided to just make it so you can go through there, and that also saved one part. So now we're at floor 21. Let me change avatars. The title of the video where I built this floor was called "This Floor Was Built by a Community Post." I put a community post up on YouTube with 5 different types of jumps. People voted on it, and the percentage that each jump got determined how many jumps were on this floor. So for example, normal platform jump got 8%, so I'd put 8 of those. Ledge grab got 52%, and so I had to put 52 ledge grabs. That's a ledge grab, by the way. So I was somehow able to fit almost every jump in this one floor, floor 21. A little bit, however, had to be in floor 22 though. But once I finished the finale, like the last 2 floors, which are the gray floors down there, I decided to come back here and nerf this floor a lot and get rid of most of the ledge grabs. There are still a few, as you can see, but I got rid of the majority of them. I also saved parts by doing that. You can just walk sideways across there, and not that one, but this one you do actually need to do the ledge grab. Here you have a bunch of ladder flicks. That one is just like a normal ladder flick. These ones you kind of have to wrap around these platforms. This was originally an annoying tightrope section with like tightrope wraparounds and things like that. I just nerfed it to this in the end because it was really annoying, that section. Somehow I moved this wall by accident, but I fixed that now. In this middle section there was a bunch of ledge grabs, but I decided to nerf that. 1, to save a bunch of parts, 2, because it was annoying. So you have walkarounds plus ledge grabs here. You ledge grab off of here and then ladder flick. And you go across these tight ropes around the floor. Floor 22, that wasn't built in like a Citadel of Abstraction video, I guess. I mean, it kind of was, but I built some of it after floor 21 because I ran out of space on floor 21. So I built some of this in, this floor was built by a community post. Up to that point, where you get to that like cube. Then in the first Obby Creator variety pack video, which I still have yet to make a second part to that, I just built something as part of that video, like just a quick section or a floor of something or whatever. So what I did was I added this button and this section underneath here. So yeah, floor 22 is a very short floor. Right here you need a truss flick onto this platform, and then you can actually not press anything. You're supposed to ladder flick to press this timed button to activate these platforms. And then you go down here, and we're at the finale. Play some intense dramatic music, even though I can just use edit mode. Question mark, question mark, question mark says, welcome to the finale. You've made it this far, but I've activated the self-destruct sequence for you this time. Even though that's another Citadel gun, you won't be able to destroy anymore. There's no way you escape in 3 minutes, right? As you saw, the red timer at the top said 180 seconds. That's 3 minutes. Shark says, it seems like obstacles representing floors of the Citadel are first. Right here, you need to do this section pretty quick, because there's rising lava representing floors 5 through 7. You just need to get up to here and then you're safe. Basically, this section with the outline parts, that represents floors 8 and 9. Pretty much just in terms of the design. This represents the wall hop insanity video / floors 11 and 12, not outside. And so there's also those ladder flicks there. This represents the maze of wraparounds, and then that's it. Question mark, question mark, question mark says, well, since you survived that, how about obstacles representing Ring 2 towers, buffed to insane difficulty with no safety net? Kind of the same thing, but instead of floors from the Citadel, it's towers from Ring 2. This one represents Tower of Team C's. That's supposed to be a piece of trash there, like a straw or something. It deactivates a wall right here. Then you can jump down. This represents... Alright, pretend you didn't see that. just say it is at like 70 seconds now. So take away the one. That one represents Tower of Industrial Uprise, the realistic tower, because you have to like power the generator to power the moving platforms. This is Tower of Honeybee Heights. This is what Ring 2's Soul Crusher Tower is going to be. Tower of Among Us is going to represent floor 4, where you vent. And then with just 10 seconds remaining, or 110 seconds, but just ignore that, we've completed the Citadel. Okay, before we read these, the reason this moving part is here is because, let me just reset. That's to make it so that you die if you run out of time. The red button with the, oh yeah, there's also this. The red button with the timer, that deactivates this insta-kill. So if you run out of time, then the insta-kill will kill you. You can see on floor 23, I used the fading gradient texture thing on the walls, and then a black neon insta-kill here to make like a fading effect here. In the win room, I did that same effect, just a little bit different. I do want to quickly add a button deactivator here, and that's going to deactivate the button with a 3-minute timer, so that that's not still there when you're in the win room. Okay, yeah, you can saw it disappeared because I'm standing on it. Okay, let's read these. It looks like you've barely escaped Citadel of Abstraction. Good job, player. Wait, hold on. Another change I want to do, I want to do like I did on Citadel of Eternal Corruption, which is place a speed pad here, then make it invisible and can collide false. There, you walk slower. It looks like you have barely escaped Citadel of Abstraction. Good job, player. Or did you? It seems that you have entered the abstracted rings and there is no turning back. There are many more rings and towers for you to conquer. Question mark, question mark, question mark has been weakened by the destruction of the Citadel. 6 more lie ahead of you. On you and Shark's journey, you will need to discover who is truly behind all of this and defeat them. And here we go, the actual win room. But hold on, we do need to make it reset your walk speed to 16. Wow, congratulations on beating the Citadel. Thanks so much for playing it. If you enjoyed the Citadel, please make sure you leave a like on this obby. The Citadel took us around 5 months to make, and along with that, I, Shark, because I'm the one who typed this, made videos as we built it. You can watch the videos on my YouTube channel, Roro Studios. I also have a Roblox group, Roro Studios Fan Club, if you want to join that lol. To your left, you will find the floor credits. Comment inspiration means that person commented on one of my videos with a suggestion of what to make a floor, or floors, of the Citadel be. Comment help is the same thing, but the comment inspired a minor detail / part of the floor or floors instead of the idea of the entire thing. So thanks to those people, and to everyone who watched any of the videos. I really appreciate it. If you want to play Ring 3, too bad. I haven't built it yet, lol. I'll put the idea as soon as I can. If you want to pause and read the floor credits, here you go. But by the way, for these comment inspiration and comment help things, I put the name of your YouTube username, which may or may not be the same thing as your Roblox username. And I also may have like shortened it to just like one part of your name, because like sometimes it'll hashtag things. When you are ready, click / tap the doorknob to return to the lobby. But yeah, if you click this, it'll activate this reset part. So thanks so much for watching today's video, as well as any of the other videos of this series. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also, comment what your favorite floor / group of floors from the Citadel was. I meant to say that in the Tower of Superception finale, but I forgot to, so I just said that in the premiere chat, which I probably will premiere this video, so type that in the premiere chat to answer that question if you want. But yeah, that's it for Citadel of Abstraction. So we'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.